Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the finale of Fire Emblem: The Legends of Avenir. I'm your host, Pandan. This is Chapter 7 of I think what is called the Arcane arc, because those are the folks that we went with a few videos ago. I wanted to apologize for the delay. I know some of the folks I've spoken with know this, but those who don't, I just moved, and I've been sick. I'm just, finally getting over the cold, finally getting settled in, and actually recording for my new apartment, which is really exciting. Got this brand new kick-ass 32-inch monitor. I feel like I'm living in the modern age for the first time in a while. It's pretty dope. I have really good resolution on this, so I'm just getting used to kind of this command center here that I put together. But I'm excited to jump back into this. I'm just going to see what goes on here in Chapter 7, Fall of an Empire. I know that the teams continued to make some changes. I've been following their Discord, just seeing some of the bug fixes that come up and just some of the other changes in new art and things like that. But anyway, let's return to these folks over here. So these are the folks from Caesarea. I don't know if this is something, I haven't pointed this out, but now with my new high definition setup, I can see that this guy's got he's got some extra layer of outline over here, which I think just looks a little too thick. You may want to try and shorten that up just by a pixel, just to clean that space up a little bit. It's a little messy, I would say, but not detrimental to the overall sprite. I love the color choice. My liege, Leos, this way. Why did we leave? I refused to let Rex and Zalius die in my name. I am no coward. I'm sorry, sir. No soldier in this army would let that happen. You are a symbol to us and not worth such a vain sacrifice. There's the entrance to the temple. The inner sanctum will be closed, but we can take refuge in the upper levels. Leos. I like this guy's mug. This is another Laurent mug. Forgive me if I've commented on stuff twice or if I forget to here. I recorded this like a week ago, and I got through this whole dialogue, but my voice was just so crappy and I coughed a bunch, so I decided to scrap it and wait. But so I apologize in advance for that. Take the Emperor inside. You're the personal bodyguard. You need to be in charge of his protection. I'll focus on coordinating a brigade to set up a defense. Understood. I always find it amusing how comfortable you are ordering your former superior around. Got a little backstory here, guys. Some backstory. You retired from the position of general. Technically, I outrank you now. We don't have time to debate this. I'm sure Pandan's men are onto us, and Uzclis is also likely moving to intercept. Get the Emperor inside. You can't expect me just to hide while my captains are killed to protect me. Sorry, my lord, but if you want to die, then you'll have to get through us first. Whoa, the good guy warps this time. This is crazy. But what have we here? A wandering captain and the Emperor of Caesarea? It must be my lucky. Dude, we're totally the bad guys. Like, he warped in. Dude, only the enemies warp in. Uzclis, how did you find us? Maximus, oh Maximus, my old friend. You and I both know this location far too well. We both know strategic advantages. There's a typo there. It should be it's no apostrophe. So you do remember the past. Of course I remember. But then you sided with Miss Lane and Muriel. We may have been friends once, Maximus, but that has all changed. Captain Jurgen is dead by Zavis's hands. Dude, Captain Jurgen's like the one character I wanted to meet who I don't think we did. Jurgen, no, he's dead. The Leopard Brigade to the north was also unable to hold off the Altian military, and they have fled. They're the last of the Caesarian military left. You bastard. Pandan and his group will be here soon. I'm confident in my ability to take on your whole brigade at once, Captain. I'm sure my allies will turn the tide. I even ate a Caesar salad and prepped for my fight against Caesarea. No kidding, I just had one. It was pretty good. Damn it, Tiger Brigade. Begin setting up a defensive position inside the temple. We need to protect the Emperor at all costs. Dun, 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 dun. We're catching up to them. A whole military brigade can't move too quickly in this desert. I'm surprised we've had no interference from the Wanderers. We're in a decently sized group. Okay, that makes sense. They likely aren't fans of those odds. It's more likely they were scared off by the Tiger Brigade. I can't say for sure, though. But no, fly out and check their status. I don't want to lose too much ground. Seems scouting is what I'm best for. Don't get in trouble while I'm gone again. I don't intend to. Uzclis, what a surprise. What's the word? Not great. I need to speak with you and Val. Maximus has holed his brigade with the Emperor up in the Temple of Cathel, the gates of Kilbath. Cathel, the former guardian spirit? Correct. He was expelled 10 years ago by the hero known as Aphil. who still resides in the inner sanctum of the temple. Maximus and I both journeyed with Ivo back then as friends. He and I both understand the lay of the temple and why it's a good place for them to try and hold out. But those gates are sealed, so our foe has trapped themselves. Oh, this was something I commented on I did last time, and I'll kind of make a summarized version in my other video that I didn't release because I was sick. It's a little... I just think this whole scene, and I'm going to continue playing through the scene, but I think you'll see what I mean. Like, two things that I will comment on just on the writing here that kind of throws me off is that you kind of see this getting explained to both our antagonists and our protagonists from Usklis's point of view, because you see that he's like approached them, that they're ready to get into battle, and then he comes here and just tells Pandan the plan. Like, Pandan should be asking him, like, what's the plan? And he should be just, like, kind of figure it out. I don't know. I feel like Usklis is giving Pandan a little bit too much of the information, and I feel like a lot of this exposition that kind of comes to the player through the lens of the protagonist and, you know, the tactician, it's stuff that, like, I don't think the leader would necessarily divulge to, one, you know, someone who he is superior to, but also two, a random mercenary. Like, I feel like he puts a lot of trust into Pandan here, which kind of throws me off a little bit. I'm just like, kind of, why do you trust him so much? But also, like, I feel like it's not really befitting of a lord character to just, like, give so much detail. He's like trying to, like, get his army to, like, buy into his idea. So just something that I wanted to call out because it just feels a little off, and the scene just takes a little bit of a long time to read through. Kind of given, I just think that there's not too much that needs to be explained here. I would cut out a lot of this particular dialogue. I think the stuff with Usklis and the enemy is good. I think that's more interesting personally. I think it's cool when you see stuff happen that the player characters don't really know about. And then, you know, Usklis kind of leads into battle unknowing, but drop something. But yeah, I don't know, something interesting to consider. I think there's a couple different ways you can make the scene work and give the information to the player in a way that makes a little bit more sense. Like here he's asking, like, oh, can we be on the same side for this? It's like, dude, I've been on your side already. It just feels a little like, I don't know why, like, Usklis is, like, in this position of weakness, like, trying to court Pandan again when he's already, like, committed to helping him. But maybe I missed something else about, like, the nature of their contract, but whatever. Just a point I wanted to make, because I just felt that was a little much. Pandan, it looks like the whole brigade is into the temple, and Kithal, wait, Usklis? I just brought them up to speed for my own exposition. Ah, I see, so we have a plan? Almost. Oop. It's about as much of a plan as we normally have. Well, you haven't led us astray yet, Pandan. I'll follow you. Thank you, Finoke. I'm with you as well. When we first set out, I wasn't quite sure what to make of you, but you have honor and respect. You also allow Helmer and I to understand each other better. My magic is yours to command. Thou. It's time. Round up the others. We can't delay any longer. We can't give Maximus too much time to optimize his defense. Understood. This is it. Today we decide the fate of this war. Indeed, I have faith. Come this far. This is for Danan, Gurik, and for all the other misguided souls. Misguided souls. I'm ready. I will finish this and find my purpose, the truth. Arcanians, Hydratians, Altians, a funny combination. Nobody else I'd rather fight alongside exists, though. Trust you, Pandan. We can do it. If not, it's been one hell of a ride. This is the time to make amends for what was done to the Puma Brigade. General Leos, I'm coming. Mom, Dad, this is finally it. I'll avenge you both today. Dude, all this, like, side character stuff, like, didn't really know about. I'm guessing that's stuff that'll get covered in supports. They're coming. This is it. So we face the end of our days. I never thought it would be here of all places. 10 years ago was the last time I stood in these halls as an attacker, aligned with Usklis. Now I defend the life out of the Emperor from that same man. Oops, sorry here. Clicking issues. Maximus, Leos. Can't thank you enough for all you've done. Sorry, I think there's a little bit of a text skip there. You just want to shorten that up a bit by a line. You don't need to sacrifice yourselves on my account. Sorry, my lord, it's our duty. Dedicated my life to serving your father, and now I'd rather die than be robbed of that duty. I ask you now to hide. Allow Leos and defend of Usklis and his followers. Perhaps you'll have a chance to live. I will not. Run. If this goes to the end of sorry, I go with it. May I address the soldiers? I love how casually, I know the sprites are a work of progress, but I love how casually dressed the Emperor is. Like, he's wearing his, like, emo boy jacket here. But, and he's just leading the folks. Like, this is, you know, the nation led by Panic at the Disco or something. Men of the Tiger Brigade. Today we face great crossroads in our empire. We either face the dusk or the dawn, but what will it be? The fate lies on your shoulders. If we die here, it is an honor. They will remember us. For better or worse, here we stand. I look out at your faces. I see good men, honorable men. There is nobody else I would rather die besides, for we are all Caesarians, regardless of title, and we will not be silenced. I, all hail his lord, the Emperor of Caesarea, in order to fight defending you. You did well, my lord. Let's go. I kind of like his speech was short and sweet. I like that. Now we must go. Maximus will command the front lines. You must stay back and take opportunity to escape if it exists. There is only one exit. It's fine, Laos. I wish to watch. I will not abandon my countrymen. Stay in the back, at least. I do not wish for you to die as long as I stand. Very well. This guy's so bound to his duty. Here they are, the Tiger Brigade. This is it. Today we end this. Today we get Durando in the guidance chapter. Let's go. Alright, let's jump right in. So, just getting the keyboard set up. Alright, so we got a big old map here. This is definitely going to take a while. Emperor. Let's see. He is the most powerful mortal in Avenir. So much so that he doesn't have a name. I think that's fine. I kind of like that he doesn't have a name. It's like the captain from Road to Ruin, who's nameless. And that just makes him a little bit more empathetic. Let's see. Laos. The Guardian. Bodyguard of important figure in the world. Equip swords and axes. That's pretty cool. Good use of the Hector Lord class. Alright, we got a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of dudes. They're mostly promoted. This map does look really linear, though. That is my first complaint. But I guess it is the final chapter. It's kind of hard to justify like making someone take multiple paths in like what is the last chapter. But we'll see how this goes. Let's see. Anything interesting? Door key. These guys got a brave lens. These dudes are packing some heat, man. These guys are packing some heat. Zambato. Killer Lance Wyvern up here. Jeez, okay. Sleep. Oh no, I don't want to deal with your crap. I don't want to deal with your garbage. Saint Longbow over there. Alright. Okay. So I think the play is going to be... Alright, I think I know the play. Let's see. What are you packing here? Steel Blade? Dude's got a Steel Blade. Gotta watch out. Effective against mages. Archive. I love that icon. It's really simple but cool. I love the color choices. Javelin. Short axe. Does this guy move? No. These guys all move though. Alright, so I'm going to try out something innovative here, I think. I have some ideas, guys. I have some ideas. I haven't really thought too much about this going into it, but I have some ideas. And my first... Oh, we got Uzclis. Yeah, we can talk about Uzclis. Let's see. He looks pretty strong. He just looks like, you know, he's the pre-promote. Close ally of Zavis and Urans for power 2. Thoron, effective against Wyverns, and Arquin, effective against Casey. Cool way to, you know, break these up. I like that. Let's see. Okay, so let's see here. How are we gonna start this off? So I think I have Val I could have Val summon something and to block this, so these guys don't charge me, and then put like Pandan behind, maybe. This guy's not moving, yeah. Oh, I can do this. He's got nothing here, yeah. So I'm gonna put Pandan here to draw these dudes in. Or not necessarily not Pandan, but the Phantom. Sorry, brain fart. Alright, now let's see. I gotta take care of these guys. Thoron. Okay, you're easily toast. You're probably the toughest dude here. So maybe I don't want to like pull these guys too far down. Why am I clicking so poorly? Alright, here we go. Halberd. Oh, I might be able to halberd this guy. It's gonna take a big hit, but it's fine. So we can do this actually. Whoa, what? What happened there? A rally. That's annoying. Oh, I wasn't even close enough to attack. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, so let's do... Kind of want to just get rid of this guy, but I'll do this. Guidance Sage. Cool animation. Oh, the music stopped, though. Silence for Uzclis is attacking. Okay, then... Maybe, oh, can Panda just one hit this guy? Yeah, he can, so we're gonna do this. Halberd. I gotta say again, love the color choice for this palette here. Strength, Panda. Okay, I have a horse slayer in this guy too. He doubles with the horse slayer, that's nuts. Alright, let's see. Perfect. Nice shot, Elenil. This last chapter, we're just going to go all the way in. So I'm thinking too, like, given the length of this game and the level ups, I wonder if any, maybe Snakey or Noguchi could say, like, did I promote at the right time? Do you think that I promote? Should I have promoted earlier? Should I have promoted later? You know, what do you guys think I should have done there to optimize for the timing? Because like the extra stats would have been great earlier, but I also am curious, like how much do they really need to grow to be effective in these chapters? Like right now, I feel like my units are strong but not overwhelming, which is, you know, a fine place to be. Like I'm knifing through these guys easily enough. The enemies have scaled pretty well, I would say. Overall, they have some, you know, they're packing some heat, you know, which definitely helps kind of make them a little bit more difficult to deal with. So let's try Luke here. I feel bad for these guys when they were making the formation around the enemy. It's like, wait, what? We're like in this like little corner trapped against the enemy that, you know, is trying to charge us. It's crazy. Arc. I think Hero Arc was the right move. I feel like he definitely benefits a little bit from the swords for his accuracy. I don't know. Arc just like my Arc didn't really grow very well, honestly. As much as I like Arc, I just don't think he grew well at all. Well, I could do some sweet rescue drop strats here and just skip the chapter, I think. Oh no, the Phantom. Can I do that actually? I'm gonna check that next turn. I don't know if I can go over those fire tiles or not. Only over the void. Okay. Whoa, cool animation, but that's some serious damage for the summoner. Let's see. It all doesn't get doubled though, good. Alright, this is fine. Because now we just have this choke. Yeah, so I'm not crazy about this. Like, just this row of 5 enemies I need to work. This like little mini hallway. You know, it's all. I don't like when maps do this. I find a lot of Fire Emblem maps do this, especially like these Siege type maps where you have to funnel so many units through like a one-tile corridor, and it's just like, guys, come on. Okay, let's go Iron Axe here. Just gotta cut through them. There's really not too much else I can do. I don't think I need a Phantom this turn. Let's see, you Swordmaster, bro. Let's see, so maybe, okay, how much can you do to him? Okay, I'll just use the steel bow here. Pull this guy down, get Val, no Helmer in there. I'm trying to think, does Pondon have a hammer? He doesn't, okay. What does he rally again? Rally Spectrum, okay, that's pretty neat. I really should pay more attention to skills, but I feel like skills, like, if you know what you're doing with skills, I feel like you could really, you know, mess shit up. But you have to pay such close attention to them. And I think, honestly, if the game was longer, I feel like I would invest a little bit more in learning what the units can and can't do. Like, I know I have to use these guys anyway, so I'm not making really critical choices about what I do with them, like I would in, let's say, a regular like Fire Emblem game where resources are a little bit more constrained. Like, I know I can give everyone I have the experience that they need to be effective, because the length of the game is so short. If there were more units to play with and my deploy slots were a little bit more limited, that would I think I would definitely look at that a lot more closely as I optimize my teams. But kind of given that I know that I could just use everyone the game's given me and just kind of romp around through, I think it hurts replay value just a little bit. I know like the whole point of this game is replay value, and I certainly, you know, oh, I can't go right, okay. And I certainly don't think that this game is lacking in that department, like not at all. But it's more so that, let's see, I'll die if I do that. So I'm gonna go over here. But it's more so that like, what's it called? Yeah, let's see over here. But it's more so that because every playthrough you'll roughly have the same party if you decide to make certain choices, there's really little incentive to go back and replay this. Like, or I wouldn't want to replay what I just replayed. I'd want to replay the other path because there's no reason for me to even consider trying like other units out to see like what they can do or some interesting strats. Like, I think one of the things I used to always love doing when I played a lot of FP7 was just pick out units that I wanted to try that run that I didn't get a chance to or overlooked in a previous run and just really commit to them. And that's like a really good way to get replay value is by having these different units. If each path has all of the units you'll need and you pretty much have to use everyone, like what if I have like a really crappy Finoc? Well, too bad I have to use them anyway. But again, I just think something that could help add a little bit of replay value, depending on how you do it, right? You know, it just really depends. I mean, I guess how many times can you expect someone to replay a hack about replaying it? I would imagine replaying a specific route is probably a lower priority than, say, doing the same route again, even if like something else like that were present. But I digress. I've been going on for too long. All right, I have a Worm Slayer now, which is pretty tight. I have the Heavy Spear. Okay, that's good. Yeah. I really wish Finoc could go around here and drop people off. That would be fun. I thought you could fly across the fire in some of the maps. But maybe it's the FE7 palette I'm thinking of and not this one. Because I'm assuming this is like the FE8 Gorgon Egg chapter. Good level up. Always will take strength and speed. I wonder how much that helps him double things that are faster. Okay, and then let's see. How does Arc do here? Arc does not double. Can you double? No, you cannot double. Who's close definitely does not double. Luke might be able to double. Luke can double, but he doesn't kill. Alright, so I think the play then is Steel Sword Arc. Just get him in there. Hopefully he'll dodge this 29. Nope. But he can survive 2 more hits, and he'll have 13 HP left. So I don't think he'll need to even go that long. Speed. That'll help him survive a little bit too. I don't think this guy moves. He does, but he only has a Silver Lance, so I'm not super worried about what he's going to be doing. We may as well summon this turn just to have one lying around. Because we're not going to be doing too much else, because I got to get everyone through, just go through the hole. That's really all I can do, and just keep rallying, I guess, with Usco. It's my rally bot pre-promote. I will say, though, that it's refreshing to play Fire Emblem and only have like 8 or 9 units to use at endgame. I find that it's especially like when I'm designing my own maps as well. It's like it's hard to think of like endgame maps that don't require. Ooh, Arc might die here. Oh yeah, that was dumb. I didn't consider that he would step back there. All right, I'm gonna have to replay that. Okay, but yeah, my thought was that I don't even remember what I was thinking there for a second. I'm sorry, I'm a little out of it. So this is where I meet my end. Because a noble death, I can accept this. You know, we're definitely. I know I don't need Arc, but I certainly want to use Arc. So I'll be back in just a jiff, guys. Sorry about that.